Welcome back to Studio 10.
Local artist Erdman is about to release his biggest album yet. You can get a copy of Not Slowing Down at a big release party tomorrow night at the Soul Kitchen. Eric is here with us this morning. We saw you not too long ago in December. You came and played a great little act for us, the longest song ever.
With the most words.
With the most words.
The Grinch is a very hard task.
But you did it wonderfully. So if you want to see that performance, we have it on our Studio 10 page. But let's talk about the new album. You said this is the biggest one yet.
Yeah, I was allowed to do this one a lot bigger than my previous albums because I went with Kickstarter, so a lot of my fans like pre-bought the album, which allowed me to have a little more capital to work with. So I took it to Muscle Shoals, recorded a bunch of funky tracks like they do up there, and then I brought it back and put all my Gulf Coast friends on it, and I'm very, very proud of the outcome. I
was about to say, I know you're so excited about this, and you're also excited about the party that comes along with it. You were talking about how big that's going to be as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to, at least for one time, this is a one-time only deal because I'm trying to gather all the people that recorded on the album. So there'll be a 16-piece band with horns and all the local favorites will be there.
That sounds so fun. And for people who, I don't know how, but because you have a huge following here across the Gulf Coast, but for people who don't know you, Eric, talk a little bit about where you started in your journey in your music career.
Well, I'm from DIP right here in Mobile, and I've played acoustically solo for a while, and then I was in a band called the Ugly Stick for 15 years, and we toured the globe. And then the last maybe 4 years, I've been doing a solo singer-songwriter kind of thing.
So you have a long history in music.
Yep. Chassie, that's the nicest way anybody said. You're old.
No, not at all. Absolutely. I'm not saying that.
No, I agree with you. It's been a fun trip. It's been a fun trip.
Eric, talk about when the party is. Let's get the information out and where they can get tickets. Can they get them in advance?
Yes, tomorrow night at Soul Kitchen is the release party, and you can get tickets at soulkitchenmobile.com. Yeah, and they're $10 in advance and $15 at the door.
And it is going to be such a great performance. Tuesday night, I mean, go ahead, make a little date night for Tuesday night to come out and hear Eric. And Eric is actually going to perform for us a little bit later on in the show, so we're super excited about that. And we're so happy for you. Of course, a local guy, we love to support all of our local people. Very happy for all your success.
Well, thank y'all for always supporting us. We really do appreciate it.
And we're looking forward to hearing him just a little bit later. Michael, he won't be singing The Grinch, unfortunately, but I'm sure it's something even better.
That's right. That rendition was awesome back when we were getting ready to move into the holiday season. Welcome back to Studio 10. I'm back here with Eric Erdman. Now, you saw earlier in the show he was being interviewed by Chastity, and they were talking about his big album release party coming up at Soul Kitchen, right?
Yep, tomorrow night, Soul Kitchen.
That's unbelievable.
Doors at 6:30, and I have an amazing group opening up. It's Lee Yankee, Ryan Balthrop, and Harrison McInnes.
And you were telling me before we came back on the air, you're real excited. This is months in the making for this thing.
Yeah, we started the Kickstarter, I think, in July or something. It's been so since then. Raised the funds for the album, went to Muscle Shoals, did the core tracks, brought it here, finished it, and then now we've been preparing for this party. So
that's awesome.
Long time coming.
I'm sure you're going to have a big crowd tomorrow night at Soul Kitchen.
I hope so. It's going to be fun.
And now, what song are you going to perform for us now?
Well, I initially had one other plan, but I've been inspired by Chef Brian over here and his Isabella 2.0, so I'm going to do a song from the new album called Fire 2.0.
Sounds good. All right, here's Eric Erdman.
Eyes drink light from the far side of the dashboard, miles of the same terrain, trying to assure me that this would be just another drive. Hours take a toll on the way a driver takes the wheel. Road signs never tire, but my eyes feel so dry. There's no choice but to stop. So I stopped by a creek. We could jump in or we could sleep. Now I know the world will forever glow differently, because we chose what we chose. Your hand, my hand, your hand. Deep water diving, exploring, climbing, soaring, with nothing but your desire. Your skin, my skin, your skin. Deep water diving, On that day, for the second time in the history of man, we discovered fire. It's always in the last place I look. Maybe that's because I've always misunderstood. A spark could surely start beneath the flood. Now that I feel the heat from the flame, feel so good I almost feel ashamed. I've gone this long without knowing it was right here. Your hand, my hand, your hand. Deep water diving, exploring, climbing, soaring, with nothing but pure desire. Your skin, my skin, your skin. Deep water diving. On that day, for the second time in the history of man, we discovered fire. Your hand, my hand, your hand. Deep water diving, exploring, climbing, soaring, with nothing but pure desire. Your skin, my skin, your skin. Deep water diving. On that day, for the second time in the history of man, we discovered fire. Thank you.